Hey guys, Kopi Vasian from Sabah. I'm Jeremiah Mojuntin. You can call aka Cocaine. My YouTube channel is called Game with Cocaine. So I was wondering, how was I going to go about my first video for Clash Royale? I won the Borneo King Cup. Basically, I think it was the first Clash Royale tournament here in Sabah, like a physical tournament, not just like in the app. I'm very grateful for the UMS students, University of Malaysia Sabah. Anyway, I took part in it and I won. Yes, thank you to the sponsors Vogue FM, Future Trends, and so basically I want to get right down to it. So I'm gonna go about commentating my match and hopefully I can make sense of it. I've never done this before, so bear with me and I hope you will enjoy the video. As I said, kudos to the organizers. There were a bunch of students who were organizing this, and most of them didn't really play Clash Royale, or most of them just got started with Clash Royale, and they didn't really know what's the tournament format. And I guess with 40 participants, they had to really find a way to filter through them and just get the top 8, and it was pretty hard. So the first round, we had to basically it was basically a group of 10, and then you gotta play 5 rounds, and if you win the most, you go through. If you draw, you will see who has collected the most crowns, and then you go through. So after the filtering or the group stages, we had a top 16. Yeah, we had a top 16 because they took the best 4 out of the 4 groups, because there were 40 people. And every match you can ban a card, and no one restricts you from going back to replays, checking the person's deck out and seeing what you can ban. Okay, so I'm a log bait player. I have Princess, Log, Ice Spirit, Goblin Gang, Goblin Barrel, Rocket, Knight, and Tornado. So typical log bait. I've been playing it a while because I think I love Cycles deck. I can play all sorts of decks, just so you know. I'm not good at it, but my favorite deck is the log bait, or anything that's just super cycles. So this match, he decided to ban my Tornado, and I didn't mind it so much. Alright, so again, I'm gonna double speed it. I'm gonna go fast. Alright, one thing that surprised me about this match was that the graveyard. It's right there, you can see it. I didn't know it at first. I was a bit surprised. I couldn't tell what deck was coming until that happened. I'm like, oh no, this is bad, because he could easily take out my Goblin Gang with a poison. I didn't know what he has. I just knew he had a graveyard and dragon. But whoa, yes, when that golem went down, I was a bit nervous, and I was very happy that I managed to place the what do you call that building? That building to distract it. But you see, I was struggling. It was my tower was taking a lot of damage. He had 2 of my towers almost half. And I was getting really nervous, but I was gonna keep composed. So I deal with the Inferno Dragon, take a few more damage. Yes, I let him take a lot more damage. Now he's really in the lead. And you might think like, okay, Jay, this is pretty much over for you. And you might think that, but no, I ain't gonna give up. I ain't gonna be that guy that just gives up. Because I believe that a Goblin, a log bait deck can beat almost anything. And yes, you see, I managed to bring it down to 21, and I was dang close for 2286. Okay, no, well, yes, I managed to take it out with few seconds left, managed to survive, and yeah, I was very grateful for that. I have been playing this game for a long time, so I've played all sorts of decks. Not to say I know how to beat everything, but my experience has taught me how to go against all sorts of decks. As you can see, I think Gunsprite stuck to the same deck. I didn't know what deck he was playing. I pretty much played the same deck as well, so because I think I'm very good against beatdown deck. If I'm playing a heavy deck, it's very easy for me to fight against them. I always just go the opposite lane. They put down on right lane, I'll go left lane. Oh, and that's me adjusting the volume. Sorry about that. So yes, he was trying to surprise me with the Inferno Dragon, using the Ice Spirit to reset the Inferno Dragon, and then I'm going for left lane again, using my Goblin Gang to protect my princess just to get a few more hits, but it doesn't really hit the tower to take some dragon. Not too happy with that, but it's okay. Yes, I keep pressuring. I'm just trying to pressure and chip him down. I do not want him to get his elixir up. Once his elixir goes up, he's gonna drop the golem, like that. So even though the right princess tower is not even chipped down a bit, but I need him to play cards on the left lane. And here, I was a bit lucky with the with him placing his troops for the dragon and the Inferno Dragon. I took advantage of that and rocketed it all down. And there I go. I pressured that lane. I used the princess, but good job on Gunstrike for calling the princess drop. That's why he put the Electro Wizard right in front of her. So it was great. But I'm not gonna stop. I'm definitely not gonna stop. I'm gonna chip that tower down. 1175. I'm not that far away. Rocket again using the knight. I know that I should start rocking the tower. No, that's a bad mistake. You do not panic. You just chip it down until you just need one rocket. There I go with the princess again. And he made a mistake. Puts the golem right in front of his princess tower. And my princess chips it down, rocket it, and I take home the win. So again, that was best 2 out of 3. So I went through to the finals. It was pretty surreal. I couldn't believe I was through. Anyway, so I'm in the finals. They gave us a cape. I wore the red one, he wore the blue one. I'm not really sure how the international works. Anyway, we're gonna watch the finals. He banned my tornado as well. So instead of using the tornado in the log bait deck, I replaced it with the, what do you call that? That lightning power? Tesla! Oh my goodness, that's why I couldn't get it. It's called Tesla. So I replaced my tornado with the Tesla because I could see most of them were playing Hog, Golem, Giant, Boulder, but most of them were playing Hog because that's pretty easy. And I banned his Goblin Barrel because I realized he's a Goblin player, but he was relying on 2 winning conditions, which was the Hog and the Goblin Barrel. So I took one of it away so I can just deal with one. So I'm gonna start off the match now. I'm gonna do it. Just to mention, it's best 3 out of 5. So that made the game more intense. But I'm gonna say one thing before the match. This kid probably the best opponent I fought in the tournament. Even though in the whole tournament I lost twice. One was in the group stage. I think I lost because I had a few misplays. But this kid could read my game. So I was very impressed. Kudos to Aquarius. Jack. His name is Jack. Alright, now we're gonna start. Alright, so here I go. Put an Ice Spirit down, typical log bait player. Just put an Ice Spirit down just to see what's gonna happen. Put a princess behind. He hasn't put anything, he hasn't shown much. He puts his 2 archers behind. Oh, so I didn't play double time. So basically you get to see the normal match, so I can probably commentate better. Here comes the Hog, he puts the archer. I use the knight to take the hits of the archers. He logs my princess away. I put a Tesla down to defend. And yeah, I got the log that hit my tower, but it's okay. I'm in the lead. 2216 on his left tower. Well, on my left. On my left. Alright, anyway. So pretty much just put the Goblin Gang down. Just trying to see what deck he has. He hasn't really shown much. I just know he has a Hog, but from the looks of it, I think I could tell it was a cheap deck. Yeah, because he was cycling really fast. And he put the graveyard in the middle because I think, and I'm very sure actually, that he knows I'm going to put my princess down and I won't chip his tower. It's really hard enough to defend the Goblin Barrel, but he keeps his log in cycle and it's pretty good. So I started to see that his deck was really fast. So what happens when I find a deck that's just as fast as mine? Well, you're about to see once I just speed it up. So I see him put another graveyard out. Here's what I do. I rocket his princess tower down. So it's 1600 now, well 1600 right now, and I can see that he's really trying to pressure. I use the log to log everything away. Again, you know, even though I know he has log in cycle, I still want him to use it. I still need him to use it because I want him to get all frantic. It's a distraction, you see? I keep doing that. And it's great. He's defending really well, but I'm gonna defend just as well. He had a little bit misplay there, putting his lightning only my knight, and didn't even lightning my Tesla, so he must have missed. I don't know how he plays his lightning. Anyway, I have 3 princesses, well, now 2. Then you see me? Just going at it. I'm just going at it, rocketing it to death, and he now gets the idea that yeah, this guy is gonna try to rocket me to death and I'm gonna try to lightning him to death, but I'm in the lead right now, so he's under a lot of pressure. So here's a log bait trick that you should never use. Yes. So I threw the rocket and the barrel, and due to all the frantic, he panicked and didn't see the goblin barrel came in, so it took him by surprise, and basically I took home the win. So I had the first win. I was pretty confident with the lead. But I was still nervous. My hand was shaking like crazy. It's really hard. I'm looking at the screen and looking at the camera. So we're gonna start off the second match of the finals, and here we go. All right. Just going through it. Yeah, putting the princess back behind. You know, I really love Clash Royale. Just gives me this sense of adrenaline. And yes, he puts the X-bow down. Alright, for this match, I really didn't like... Guys, you gotta know one thing about me. I hate the X-bow. I really hate it. And I didn't know how to play against it. Immediately when I saw the X-bow, I was like thinking, this is gonna be a hard match. Because not only that he has the X-bow, he has the miner which will chip it down, and I'm very sure he has a spell, and yes, you can see the spell up there. He has fireball, log, and miner, so that's gonna be pretty what? I'm just trying to read his game. He's being really cautious with his X-bow. He's not really putting it down when I put my knight down. And I was having a bit of a lag, so I was trying to catch the miner every time it comes out, but I always seem to miss. You see, I'm just logging desperately because I really don't know what to do. I rocket his X-bow, but his Ice Wizard, his Miner, the Inferno Dragon targeted my tower, and I'm in a tough spot. 788, his Miner is chipping down slowly. He just needs a few Miner hits, needs a few Fireball, and he was gonna win the game. And honestly, he won the game. I don't have to take this. This is my second loss of the tournament. Kudos to him, he did a great job. I was trying my best to defend it, but yeah, he did a great job with against my log bait with this deck. This deck, I'm really, yeah, sorry, I'm adjusting the one again. So I said good game, he logs it away, I give him a thumbs up, great game. And this is where I realized this guy is no joke. No joke at all. So I was thinking, what deck should I, to decide on my next deck. And I went with this deck that I literally played that morning itself just for fun. It was basically, and I saw this deck that I saw on the ladder and I was very interested to use it. It's basically Goblin, Inferno Dragon, Poison, Hog, Ice Golem, Mega Knight. Mega Knight is awesome. Bat and Zap. Basically it was quite a wholesome deck. Zap, kill all the small troops. It had Mega Knight to destroy everything in one splash, like a Fireball, sorry. Fireball, Inferno Dragon for the tanks, Ice Golem and Hog combination just to pressure the Princess Tower.